Here. Here. Feel. Hear, feel, think.
What's up everyone, it's Deadly here, making a Let's Play for Final Fantasy 14 Realm, well, the MMO. We're going from a Realm Reborn right through to as far as we can in Shadowbringers. I've just started a new character on a new server. I do obviously have my main character that I use for raiding and stuff, which you can check out. I have some videos on my channel, and also you can check out the raid team's YouTube channel, which is Carby Crew, or Twitch, which is Carby Crew as well. But without any further ado, we're going to get into this now, and I hope people enjoy it. Here we go then. Oi! You alright, lad? You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. That'll be the Aether, I reckon. Some are more prone to sickness than others. No need to fret though, you'll soon get used to it. Goddamn Moogles. Feeling better, Kupo? Aha, you can see us. I had a feeling you could, Kupo. We're Moogles and we live in this wood. Normal folks can't see or hear us, which makes you special, Kupo. And seeing as you're special, maybe you can tell us something. This wood's been restless of late. There's lots of strange things happening. Have you chanced to witness anything suspicious, Kupo? Oh, Moogles are getting on it. But of course you haven't. You've only just arrived. Well, there's nothing for it then. We'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Kupo. Moogle's getting wrecked. Gridanya's still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Damn young'uns don't much care for conversation, see? Oh, they will. Brumont's the name and peddling's me trade. As for your good self, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you're one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call a living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? So, why did we become an adventurer? Power, glory, or fortune, or just ... I'm going to amass a fortune because I want to buy a house. Fortune, eh? Well, it's a dream we've all had at one time or another. Once you've learned to handle yourself in a fight, you'll want to pay a visit to whichever crafting or gathering guild tickles your fancy. Gridania is renowned for its leatherworkers and carpenters, not to mention its botanists. Adventuring ain't just about killing things. A peaceful pastime may well help make your fortune. Yeah, it does, I guess. Just remember though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Pro-life tip right there. Halt! Go no further! What's this thing? I don't know why I keep changing the voice. Oh. Wah! What's going on? A skirmish has broken out up ahead with the Ffxiv. For your own safety, you must remain here until... Bloody hells, we shall hold them here, try to break clear. That was too bleeding close. Nice of the Ffxiv to send us a welcome party though, eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered fiends, so just take care, alright? By the by, is this your first trip to Gridania? I mean, no, it's not. Thought not, but I'll wager there have been some changes since your last visit. Allow a journeyed itinerant to teach you a few new things about your destination. Ahem. The city of Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud, the biggest luscious forest in all Eorzea. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that, not since the calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a new herd of nasties to move in and gave the Ffxiv needed encouragement. Birdman raids have become a daily occurrence. At long last, behold, Gridania, the forest nation blessed by the elementals.
The Black Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania. Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the seventh umbral era. However, the goddess Nofika was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
Here's where we part ways, son. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's back to the high road for me. I want you to have this by way of thanks for keeping me company. What did it give me? Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of a storied personage I can brag about having met and I'll consider as square.
May the matron take him to her bosom, that he may never want. And in his heart sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
You there? Yes, you. Sorry. Your face is not known to me. Newly come to the city, no doubt. I am Lieutenant Woodvale of Gridania. It is my duty to protect our nation from her enemies, while welcoming those who may yet prove her friends. Let us see which you are. Welcome to Gridania, Vibrant Forest Nation. Please select control scheme. We're using controller. Yes, I know all the buttons. Basic controls. Free companies are basically just guilds you can join. Someone sent me an invite not long ago. Initiating quests. Just talk to people. So this is the first quest. Just accept it. It's nothing exciting. Another green adventurer, I presume. I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known at the Carline Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. The Carline Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Mua, I don't know her name, within, and she will take you in hand. I don't know most of the names in this because, well, yeah. So, got duty list, we've just got to go talk to her. We have stone, just get rid of these from the hotbar, because I will sort those out in a bit. But for now, I don't need, I mean I could have kept sprint, but nah. Collecting rewards. I don't know if I can turn those off, I'll have a look soon. Well, what have we here? Wide-eyed and wondering you're an adventurer, come to put your name down at the guild, I assume. Welcome. Maroon's my name, or Mother Maroon as most call me, and the Carline Canopy is my place. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honour of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the Guild is here to help you attain them. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? To an outsider's eyes, all may seem well within our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. The exile and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble. Trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Garlean Empire to the north, and that's to say nothing of the calamity. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal, but I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me. 5 years past, Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste when a dreadworm emerged from within the lesser moon Dalamund and rained fire upon the realm. It is this which people call the calamity. Scarcely a square mile of the 12 would spare the devastation, yet despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. I am well aware of how improbable this must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it's also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of events as there are people willing to recount them. Yet amidst the hazy recollections of conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Eorzea was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else may be misremembered, none of us forgotten the heroes who risked their life and limb to forsake the realm, and yet whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. And whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amongst the blinding glare. Thus have these adventurers become to known as the Warriors of Light. Pray, do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another Warrior of Light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. You have no idea. All that's left then is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill, score your name right there. Oh, and I would appreciate it if you could use your real name. There's a special place in the 7th hell for those who use amusing aliases. I mean, fair, but I've seen the names on this game. Deadly Mark 2. And are you quite sure this isn't an amusing alias? Very well, from this moment forward you are registered an adventurer of the Gridania nation. Blessed of the elements and bounty of the Twelveswords, the guild expects great things from you. Look what just arrives, another goddamn adventurer. Wish a beef, bros. Don't you start with that. Adventurers are the very soul that Gridania needs. The eldest seed seer herself bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? Of course not, lest you forget it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? You, adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here. I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the 7th hell. I'd like to see you try, bro. Pay that outburst no mind. He only meant to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the 12 woods of late, you see, and the wood whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As is often the way with folk who live in isolation, Gridanians are wont to mistrust things they do not well know, your good self included. Fear not, however, given a catalogue of exemplary deeds and no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm to you. Yes. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Okay, boomer. Sorry, couldn't resist. Now then, you may depend on old Mother Muon to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. I know it all. Leave me alone. Complete. Coming to Gridania. This concludes the game tutorial. You have now taken the first step, listened to wisdom, and discovered what waits. Yeah, I know. So, these are main scenario quests that we'll do. I will do some side quests, but only ones like Hildebrand and the... I can't remember what they're called, the church one in Heaven's Ward, and if I think they're important or if people ask for them, I'll do more. As we progress, if this actually does get views and people want me to change class, etc., I will. I just chose White Mage to start with for the quick queue times. Well, Conjurer, as we are at the minute, but White Mage down the line. Okay, Milton, Proprietor, Serve, Carline, Canopy wants you to perform something. I know what we have to do. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you're a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, you must get a firm grasp of fundamentals. I have 3 tasks for you. Attune to the Ffxiv, find the Conjurers Guild, and what I can't remember the third. Ffxiv, it allows you to teleport. Once you've located the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instruction. For your second task, Conjurers Guild, there is no place to learn the arts of conjury. Speak to Madelle and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. Third and final task, visit the markets. You should find weapons, armour and all various items that you might need on your travels. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with Past Mantra and listen well to his counsel. The Master Merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not too long ago. You have your task, Deadly. May Nafika guide your path. Nafika? I don't know. One more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to proffer to helping them. I am certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance, but prove your worth and build a reputation, and in time folk will be more inclined to entrust you in matters of the moment. Yeah. I also suggest you lend an ear to the Smith here in Canopy. The Smiths are trusted representatives of the Adventurers Guild and an invaluable source of advice for neophyte heroes seeking to attain greatness. So, I already know how to heal, kind of. So here we go. Yeah, I know, come on. 20 mail, because that's gonna be loads of random stuff. Main menu stuff, it tells you about your hood, sanctuaries. This is cities where you get bested bonus, navigation. It's just using your map. Let's go. It's me, Mario. And here we are. In Gridania. I will have a Fantasia if people aren't happy with my character. I've never been Hrothgar yet. I've got my mains of Biera on Phoenix, which you know you can come and say hello to if you're ever on Phoenix. Greetings, adventurer. I see you faithfully following Mother Mion's instructions. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nissia of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the Aetheryte. Yes, the big crystal right there. Aetherytes are devices that tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetherytes and their connection to the flow of aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Truly, few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. But you need not locate them all at once before rushing out into the wilds. I suggest you start with the Aetherytes, found here in Gridania. Should you wish to learn more about the Aetheryte or transportation magic, I am here to answer your questions. Return has been learned. Attuned to the Aetheryte, you are now able to use return. It's got such a long cooldown on it. I will also do crafting and gathering if people want that. It's a bit more of a tedious process, but I am good at it. And you know, like I said, for now I'm going to play through the story and see how this goes, if it even manages to take off at all. And anything else that people request along the way I can do. I'm so not used to this. Hotbar 3. Actions. General. Sprint. No. Yeah. Sprint. No, not return. LB. It's usually there. I'm going to go to the Conjurer's Guild first because they will give me another quest to go and kill some stuff, and I can cast stone on them all to death. Also, I need to grab my mail for some bits and bobs, and then, but I'll probably do that at the end of this video while I'm off screen. And I'm probably not going to make the other videos as long as the first one unless I need to. I mean, we're getting up to half an hour now and we're only just getting into the game. So I'll probably do them between 30 and 40 minutes depending on dungeon runs, etc. You seek the secrets of Conjurer Adventurer, then search no longer, for you have found your way to the Conjurer's Guild. Is it at Mion's request that you have come? Then allow me to provide you with an overview of what it is to be a conjurer. Conjuring is the art of healing and purification. Its practitioners harness the power of nature, that they may bring about change in the form of spells. Primitive magic, such as that once wrought by individuals known as mages, meaning those with the ability to manipulate Ava, has existed since the dawn of time. It was not until some 5 centuries ago that conjuring emerged from this shapeless agglomeration of spells and charms, an event which led to the founding of Gridania. In those dark days, the elementals would not suffer man's presence in the Twelfth Wood, forcing our forebears to make their homes beneath the earth in the great subterranean city of Gelmora. But their desire to settle in the 12th Wood continued to burn fiercely. Time and time again they sought to curry the elements' favour. Unlike men and other creatures bound in temples of flesh, the elementals are beings of pure aether. Recognizing this, the mages of Eld reasoned that their talent for etheric manipulation might allow them to commune with those theretofore entities. Enigmatic. I can say it, I'm just tired. It took 5 long decades, but our forebears finally succeeded. Their reward, the elementals' permission to dwell in the Twelfth Wood. So it was that the nation of Gridania was born. Since that time, the elementals have taught us to live as one with nature, speaking to all Gridanians through the hearers, those mages who were able to commune with them. And for their intimacy with the elementals, the heroes would go to attain a greater mastery of the forces of nature. Thus did they conceive the art of conjuring. I hope this helped gain a greater understanding of the Conjurer's Guild. Should you wish to delve further into the mysteries of conjuring, then I urge you to consider joining our ranks. I can begin your initiation whenever you desire. Call upon me when you are ready to take the first steps. We'll just talk to them again and just accept. Are you ready to join? Accept. That as well, I shall introduce you to our guild master, Brother Isumiyan. He presides over the Conjurer's Guild, even as he serves the nation as a hero. You will find him in the mediation area within. Go to him and make known your desire to join the guild. I'd just like to spin while I jump. Guildmaster, let me in. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to become a conjurer of Stillglade Fane. I am Brother Isumiyan, master of this guild. Before you are formally accepted, I will impart to you the principles of conjuring. Conjuring is an arcane art that takes life and living from its domain. Its primary purpose is that of solving hurts and granting of protection. Adventurers such as yourself often stand upon the front lines of battle. Owing to this, you are like to find yourself in many situations where a capacity for healing would be advantageous. Mind you, there is more to conjuring than that. By harnessing the power of earth, wind and water, conjurers are also capable of weaving spells that wreak havoc. In terms of sheer destructive power, conjuring may pale in comparison to thaumaturgy, but its capacity to defend one against aggression more than compensates for its relative shortcoming. In mastering healing and purification, not only will you be able to mend wounds and purge afflictions, you will also be able to breathe life back into the fallen. More than that, simply healers, yet not true dealers of destruction, conjurers realise their full potential when they employ their powers in support of others. This, my dear adventurer, is what it means to be one of us. Mayhap that was too much to grasp within a single hearing, but worry not, for the meaning of my words will become clear to you in due time. You will come to understand that conjuring is not the sole province of a conjurer. Should you wish to walk our path, I must needs ask that you solemnly vow to embrace nature, to heed the will of the elementals and the Twelfthers alike. Can you make this vow? Yes, I can. I knew your answer ere your lips had parted, yet I am no less pleased to hear it. By the power vested in me, I hereby name you a member of the Conjurers Guild, and so to work. Listen well now, for I would assign you your first task as a conjurer of the Stillglade Fane. Just beyond the city gates you will encounter squirrels, ladybugs and fungi. I would ask that you slay 3 of each, lest you wonder how I can so coolly order the taking of life. Know that things are not as they once were, as a consequence of the calamity, and I may add, through no fault of their own, these creatures have become a burden to the 12 boards. A burden I cannot well bear. As a conjurer, it is your duty to carry out the will of the forest, and by employing your powers in doing so, you will come to learn something of the art. Go now, Deadly, and perform this task in the name of the elementals. Yeah. So dramatic. Right, before we go, system, control, character. Yes. Hotbar. I need to do this. This is going to drive me up the wall otherwise. Toggle. Yeah. Where's the other one? No, cross hotbar controls. Whoa, custom. There we go. Display to left, to right. 3 left and 3 right. Okay. Apply. Yay. Sorry, I can't play without that. It's not important for a long time yet, but you kind of get used to some things. Where's the A4 gone? It was just in front of me. It's hidden by the snowman. We'll need this one more than any other for now. Oh, why did I move? Yes, I know. We can quick travel to there now. It's just telling you that there's one in every city. Let's go over to the market boards, grab some aetherites along the way. Said I will grab these probably off screen. We have the leveling bonus, road to 70, which is going to be nice for getting stuff done. And may as well grab this one while we're here. I forgot how long this feels like it takes. Yeah, while I'm off screen I'm going to adjust my HUD a bit and stuff like that so it's more comfortable, I guess is the right word. But yeah. Lord Durin. Hello, Lord Durin. You have a bald head. Look, there's another bunny. Bunny girls everywhere. To be fair, that's what I play, because why not? Why not? Okay, so now we can talk to this person. By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address whatever his name is, Master of the Markets? You think you can stroll in here bold as you please and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant does naught for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favour, then I might consider your request. Come now, the whole encounter reeks of Muir's handiwork, and more specifically her baking. Don't look so surprised, son. I smelled that eel pie of yours a mile away. Hand it over. Ugh, gonna have to change that. The flaky crust just divine. Very well, I'm a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I only explained this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you'd best prepare with a quality set of weapons and armour. Such good are the province of the rosewood stalls directly south. You will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it's potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the ebony stalls. The shelves here are lavishly stocked with widely travelled Uldan merchants, and I may truly say that I have seen things amongst their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There is little more I can teach you with mere words. Go peruse and see for yourself. There is no substitute for first-hand experience after all, and I am weary of talking. Unless you have another eel pie. Which we don't, but I don't care. I know how to hand over items, and you don't particularly have anything I need. So we're going to hand this in, we're going to pop outside and kill things, and then we're going to probably end the video around then. For today I've got to go make some food up because I'm getting hungry, and my children are probably hungry. But I will probably leave this on, sort my hood out, check the mail and stuff, and then get another video ready, maybe? I don't know. This is where we need to get to like level 4 to carry on or something as well. So I may get to level 4 if that's what's needed in between as well. The conquering hero returns. You have completed my little task, I trust. The 3 locations you've visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the words of the citizenry. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is you lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. No. I'm thankful that you are an obliging sort, Dudley. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who will follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. Boom. Quest complete. Well, now we have cure. Yeah, it is level 4 we need to get to. So we're going to do kill the squirrels, hand this in. But I can heal now. You want to go out that way apparently. I forgot how big Gridania is. If I could have been a healer and start in Uldar I would have. It's not that way either, it's this way. Wait, is this the way they won't let me out? Yeah, it is. We want to go out the other way, sorry. Why have you got a quest I can't do? Oh, it's level 60. Oh, that's Gunbreaker. I haven't actually unlocked Gunbreaker in Dancer yet. Like I said, I'm going to allow, if I get enough sort of comments to vote to change class, I will. There is obviously Astrologian and Scholar, tanks that I could be, Dark Knight, Warrior, Paladin, Gunbreaker, and DPS. The only downside to DPS is there's a lot of waiting. We discovered a new location. Great Daniel, well said, Joshua. Battle achievements, yeah, you get achievements for doing certain things. There's someone else doing this quest. Experience points is pretty obvious. You'll get experience points as you kill things and do quests. Binding items, that's gear that you equip that binds to you. It's not exactly fun, just half killing things, but needs must and all that. Let's go find some fungals. Oh, level 3. At level 5 we'll get our hunting log, which will help us to level up a bit as well, because it just does, I guess. There's no real reason for it. May look for an FC or I don't particularly have a need for one at the minute, apart from the social aspect. Hit me like that. Rude. Right, let's go and hand this back in. I know what's wrong with that. That should be there, because mount goes on the other one. Way of the Conjurer. I don't think this is going to level us, so like I said, I may go, well I will go and do a little bit of leveling off screen, just get that next level so we can carry on with the story a bit, and like I said, I'm going to collect my mail and everything like that. The Steel Glade Farm? Fane? Maybe? I don't know. Half of these words aren't real. I'm biddy. Welcome back, Deadly. The elementals have told me of your success. By placing yourself in the midst of nature and seeing it with the conjurer's eyes, you have taken your first step along the path to enlightenment, healing, protection and destruction. Though our spells vary in function, they all derive their power from the same source, the forces embodied in all creation. By gaining a true understanding of these, a conjurer may call upon them to manipulate his environment, thereby realizing the state of being that he desires. Ah yes, yours is a familiar look, the very picture of confusion. Be not disheartened, for comprehension shall come in due time. For now, you must learn to reach out to the forces embodied in each of us. Pray receive of me this haunting log. Within you will find the names of such creatures as you would pose suitable to challenge a conjurer. Oh, I genuinely thought this was later, but okay. There is no single path to mastering conjuring, yet should you find yourself needing direction, know the log is there to guide you. Breathe deep and open your eyes, that which cannot be seen. Feel the myriad of life around you and draw upon its boundless reservoir of energy. Take up your cane and use that to lend energy form. Go forth, my young conjurer. Be one with the world. Return to me when you have learned to draw upon the forces around you with the self-same ease you draw upon those within. Next quest comes at level 5. We get some grapes. It does teach you, and we've got the hunting log. And at the next quest we will get gear. But yeah, so for now that's it. I'm going to do the things I said I would. So I will see you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you soon.